So I've talked about how we've integrated artificial intelligence into Butler Branding as a tool and a resource to help our team be more efficient and even replace a key salary at our agency. But one of the things I want to show you in this video is how we've trained AI to not just write content, but to follow Butler Branding's strategy frameworks. So in Butler Branding, one of the things that is our core business is our ability to strategically think. So clients hire us not just because we make creative content, which obviously we do, but all of the creative content that we do is based off of a strategy. And our strategy frameworks are multifaceted. So we have strategies for creating UX strategies, user experience for web development. We have strategies for content writing, so brand messaging. We have strategies for marketing, whether that's marketing in general or organic Instagram content marketing strategies. We have a variety of different strategies, and all of these strategies follow a particular framework. Not only is this beneficial for us as a team to be able to duplicate strategic thinking when you have a solidified framework, it's also valuable for our clients because we're coming up with we're not just reinventing the wheel every time we're working with somebody. We have a thought through strategy framework. So one of the things that we've been doing is training ChatGPT to follow Butler Branding's various frameworks. So that way it removes the human element, and what it's allowed us to do is to be a lot more efficient. So let me give you a quick overview of how our strategic process typically works. Client comes to us, we've already made the sale. They want us to do organic social media content. All right, so we've already got the proposal solidified. We got our sale, it's done. Now we have to start our strategy. The strategy process starts with a discovery session. The discovery session is where I'm asking a series of strategic questions to uncover the insights that me and my team need to develop a strategy, right? So discovery, the whole purpose is to uncover insights that will help us develop the strategy. Usually what happens right after discovery is I have an internal review with my team. And at that internal review with my team, I'm just showing my team a truncated version of all the insights that I've uncovered during discovery. So discovery is about a half day with my client. Our internal review is probably about 45 minutes with my team. And then my team goes to create the strategies. And then they come back and they present their strategies to me in about a week, right? So discovery is the first step. Internal review, that could be the next day. And then my team goes to thinking about things and creating strategies. And in about a week, we'll all sit down and review the strategies together. And then we might refine them. The whole process for developing the strategy might take about a week and a half to 2 weeks. And I have my content writer writing a brand messaging strategy. Maybe I'll have my designer coming up with a design strategy. I'll have my UX person coming up with a UX strategy, and I'll have my marketing director coming up with a marketing strategy. So we have 4 different strategies. Everybody's doing their own piece, and then we solidify. So it's a thorough process, and it takes about a week and a half. Well, what if we can train ChatGPT on the same frameworks that each of my employees are following to create their strategies? What would happen? Well, we did it. And what I noticed is what would have taken a 1.5 to 2 week process can be done in a single day by a single person utilizing AI. And so here is an email I'm going to read to you that I sent to my team, and I'll show you how we've been thinking about implementing AI. So this is an email that I sent to my team. Hey there, team. I wanted to give you all the lowdown on ChatGPT. It's been my obsession for the past month or so. I've been utilizing it for content writing and generating ideas, but what's really exciting is how it can simplify our processes by using AI to follow Butler Branding's frameworks for strategy development. It's been a total game changer, and I've even attached the frameworks that I've simplified for ChatGPT. Check them out. If you're doing creative work and strategizing, these are, again, people on my team, I strongly encourage you to get on board with ChatGPT 4. It'll make your life so much easier and better. Here's why I'm sharing these frameworks with you. 1, they're legit good, and they could get you 90% there when it comes to creating strategies and doing research. Second is I want to show you how I'm using AI to improve and streamline our processes so you can do the same. Moving forward, I'd love to see and approve your strategies rather than doing the messaging, naming, and marketing strategies myself. But listen, I'm not saying we should all rely 100% on AI. Often I take the suggestions from ChatGPT and I refine them to be even better, and they even spark new ideas. So let's make our lives easier and better by harnessing the power of ChatGPT. If you have any questions or want to chat, hit me up. And I ended with this note. This email was also written by ChatGPT. So I sent that to my team. I was messing around with GPT for about a month and a half, really refining it. And I sent this email out to the team so that they can start implementing it in their process. And then I attached the 5 frameworks that I've trained ChatGPT on to follow Butler Branding's marketing strategy frameworks. And so I'm not going to go over all of them with you in this video, but I will cover at least one of them. Okay, so for brand messaging strategy, Butler Branding has a very, very particular framework for creating brand messaging. And so this is what I told ChatGPT. This is a prompt that I gave it. You are brand messaging GPT. Your job is to create brand messaging for Butler Branding, a branding agency, and its clients. Butler Branding's brand messaging framework includes 5 pieces of brand messaging. The first piece is a tagline. A tagline is a short, catchy phrase, less than 12 words, that communicates the brand's primary message, brand statement, product, or service. Number 2, value proposition. A promise of value that the brand's audience would see as attractive. The value proposition often finishes the thought of the tagline. 3, the elevator pitch. A paragraph, usually shorter than 120 words, that clearly, succinctly, and cleverly explains what the brand does. The elevator pitch usually follows a 3-step process. Identify the problem, introduce the brand's solutions, give a picture of the result or end status of the audience for taking advantage of the brand solution. The 4th piece of content is the process, a short 3 to 5 step process that tells the brand's audience how to get involved or what steps to take next. The process usually includes a word or short phrase for the step and a description of the step that's less than 25 words. And the 5th piece is a call to action, a short statement that calls the audience to action. Usually we provide 2 to 3 options for a call to action, including ones short enough to fit on a call to action button on a website. I will give you the prompt, write brand messaging for brand name, and then I'll give you all the details of the brand, including an overview of the organization, a description of their audiences, the problem the brand's audiences faces, the brand's solution, and the actions we want them to take. Many brands have various audiences. You must create brand messaging for the various audiences for each brand and provide 2 options for each piece of brand messaging. Do you understand, and are you ready to write brand messaging for Butler Branding's clients using the Butler Branding brand messaging framework? That's a long frickin' prompt. I understand, but it's very detailed. Now, in this prompt, if I were to train a content writer on staff on the Butler Branding brand messaging framework, it might take me about a week to train them on this. And it's going to take them about a couple of months to really perfect it to where I'm not going to handhold them anymore. And what they give to me is going to be pretty much on the nose. It's going to be like right on the dot what I'm looking for. I gave this prompt one time to ChatGPT and trained it saying, you are brand messaging GPT. And it just replied, yes, I am ready to write brand messaging for Butler Branding's clients using the Butler Branding brand messaging frameworks. Give me the information about the brands and I will write your messaging for you. And it did it perfectly in seconds. Guys, this, I don't think we have to get on board. This is just technology. It's here. We have to do something with it. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is one example of how we're using it. I've done this with 5 of Butler Branding's frameworks, and we're going to continue to keep training it, and it's only going to continue to get better and smarter and faster. And so this is just one way that you could implement AI learning into your agency.